Today's a good day. We're gonna be trying a bunch of Indian sweets. Check these out. And there's more in these containers over here. They gave me a lot at the store. I have to share with my siblings. So I tend to just walk into Indian restaurants and snack shops, and then I order a bunch of Indian sweets, but I don't really know which one is which. But this time I got help from the guy at the shop who picked out these sweets for me so that I don't butcher any of the names. I'm gonna use the clip of the guy at the shop telling me what each one is called.
Coconut burfi, pistachio burfi, almond burfi, milk cake, kalakand, akshi halwa, khoya, gulab jamun, cham cham.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Jalebi amardi.
Thank you. Side note, I'm taking this guy's word for it, but it may be called and spelled differently depending on the region. I also did my best to look up recipes online to give an idea of what's in each dessert, but as we know, not all recipes are the same, and this may vary as well. Okay, let's eat. So Doug and I cheated. We tried this one at the Indian store. This one was actually really good. It's got the texture in between like a crumbly hard cheese and milk powder. And it looks like there's bits of almonds in this one. Okay, next, this one, this green one. There's chunks of pistachio in here. The first one was more crumbly. This one is more paste-like and creamier. I'm just gonna take little bites out of each one and then Doug's gonna help me finish them later. He's building a table right now. This one is white and this one's very delicate and soft. It's kind of like squishing mochi. This one tastes very milky, very soft. It's softer than the pistachio one, so I'm getting softer and softer. This brown one, this one feels a little more rough and rugged. This reminds me of a Filipino topping called letik, which is what happens when you cook down coconut cream. It's kind of wet to the touch. It's probably like whatever syrup is holding it together, and it crumbles very easily in my mouth. That's good though. I like that one. Okay, next are these diamond-shaped sweets. I think I've had these before. It kind of has the same texture as the green pistachio burfi. It feels like maybe it's made out of some crushed nuts. I feel the little pieces of crushed nuts in my mouth. But this one's not too sweet, and I feel like there's maybe like rose water in there or something. Okay, let's try this one. This has bits of almonds on top, which makes me think there's almonds inside. And then there's like little coconut flakes on it. Oh, very soft. More crushed up nuts. I love nut desserts, they're so good. This one's also kind of moist and wet to the touch. And it kind of crumbles like this other brown one, but it's not as sweet. I feel like these last two I had were the least sweet out of all the other ones I've tried. Ooh, this one's just really squishy and moist. I kind of have to handle it delicately. It looks like there's a bunch of like big pieces of nuts in here. Or maybe it might not be nuts, it might be something else. I don't know. It's like falling apart in my hand. I don't know what's in it. I can't put my finger on it. I don't know, rose water or something here. It's not rose water though. It's something else. Tastes like it's sweetened by honey or something. It's falling apart. This pink one, it's like half pink, half white. This one's more like a milky sweet paste. I feel like both layers are maybe the same flavor, and then I'm getting this coconut flavor on top because of the coconut shreds. This reminds me of a Filipino candy called pastillas. It's basically like condensed milk, milk powder kind of dessert. It's good. Okay, next we've got this white one. This one's like a milky paste as well. Again, it tastes like there's some kind of like essence that's put in here. If you like milky desserts, okay, these two, you can tell that they've been sitting in syrup and it's soaking because they're pretty wet to the touch. Coconutty. It's pretty sweet, but it's a fried dough ball soaked in syrup. Let's try this pink one. Oh, interesting. This one has a stronger coconut flavor. Also, this one is more crumbly versus this one. Like this one feels like bread dough that's been soaked. Feels like there's something else in there. Okay, we're down to the final three. This is the rasmalai that Barrow recommended. Interesting, this one is like spongy and very milky. It's sitting in a milk or a cream that's very thick. This at first I thought was like a bread, but the texture is a little bit different. Kind of similar to this pink one right here, where it's like kind of crumbly, but it's also soft and spongy. Like a very faint note of like goat milk. It's good. Okay, this is the second to last thing. It's similar to this one, which I know this one is jalebi because of the song, Jalebi Baby. Anyway, they're both deep fried. This one is made with something different from this one. When you hear that crunch, it looks like a funnel cake, but it's way lighter and crispier, and it's very sweet. It feels like it's been soaked or fried in the syrup. But I don't think I can eat more than one. It's pretty sweet. I've always seen jalebi, but I've never tried it, so today's the day. Oh. Ooh, this one's very sweet too. Ooh, very syrupy. Okay, so this one is still crispy, but not as crispy as this one. And I feel like they're both soaked in different types of syrup. For crispiness and crunch, I like this one better. This one though has some kind of like floral something in the syrup. You just feel like the syrup oozing out when you bite into it. Okay, we tried all of them. I think I definitely have space for some more. The last two were pretty sweet, but I can see why people would enjoy each and every single one of these. They're all good in their own ways. But if I had to pick a top three that I would finish like right now, it'd probably be this brown one, this orange one that's like the crumbliest out of all of them, and probably this rasmalai because it's just so creamy and milky and oh, so good. But hey, that's just what I ended up liking for this time around. Next time I'll probably end up craving something else. So I hope you're open to trying all of them. But yeah, if you think there are other Indian sweets that I missed that I absolutely must share, let me know. And also any other treats in general that you think people would enjoy. Okay, thanks, bye. I'm gonna bring these to Doug now. He finally finished working on the table.